they bug you...
I haven't seen them in a week.
If they bug you, pull out your camera on your phone and record stuff. That way you have evidence. I've told them the same thing. So when you start...
Señorita Salon? Can I take a picture?
Yeah, sure.
I'm actually a filmmaker.
Oh, you are?
And, well, don't worry, because if I'm not good. Carrots are good for you. And then you just called me a stupid whore?
Because you are.
I am?
You are.
I'm a
okay,
whore.
All right. No, you're not a whore. You're crazy.
Okay.
You're crazy.
Oh, okay, that's
You're
better.
Crazy. You're
That's
crazy.
better. Do you realize you cost me work? You
How
cost
did
me my
cause
life.
You work?
Put blatant lies that damage someone's reputation. Flat out lies.
And then you just called me a stupid whore?
Because you are.
I am?
You are.
I'm a
okay,
whore.
All right. No, you're not a whore. You're
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
When you're watching the archival of Jessica Lynch's so-called rescue here, you know, when you watch it, at least in our film, when you watch it, it's so abundantly clear that it is a film production.
You know, the city's being blown to shit.
We just couldn't honor everybody.
But what they did was to file a lien to foreclose on $133. But of course, I don't know that until until November 22nd. I just got the letter day before Thanksgiving. So that's so sweet how everybody likes to generalize about loving everybody, but we don't pay attention to the details. Nobody's even listening to me.
Because you put it
No,
out
we're
there
talking
for
about
everyone to
quality of
see.
life in the whole neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. So I'm still waiting to hear the proof. How can I find you? I'm not on
Dates
the board.
and
I have
times.
No
Robin,
Unfortunately, I can't sue you for slander.
Then you could have
So you can just go
tell
on.
all of us that.
Everybody
because
knows.
It was in all the newspapers.
Everybody knows what you're about.
It was in all the everybody knows what I'm about.
Yeah. Where you have really no rights, and if they take you to court, you're going to be surprised. But I would say you'd probably lose.
I guess I know what this conversation is about.
You.
And what you say? Need cow? I need to do. What you like all? What you say about me in the all?
What did I say about you and what?
I like all. You can't talk to spell, but tell me what you say. Uneducated bitch.
And put blatant lies that damage someone's reputation. Flat out lies.
What you need to worry about
Don't
is
worry
to
about.
protect...
You just told me I was almost going to be arrested.
Yes.
You told me not to worry about it. You told me
I'm
I'm
telling you
borderline
not to
criminal.
worry about what they have to say. What you need to worry
Okay,
about is
what-
what you can do to not be in...
Wow. Yeah. Dear students of Christ the King.
Go for it. I'll give you the phone number. You can call him yourself.
Okay, we're here investigating a complaint. This woman is in tears, okay, whatever reason, she's saying, you know, X, Y, Z, okay, we need to talk to you. Yes, tears, yeah.
I'd like to thank all the people that have made this possible for me. Good night.
These notes you wrote, okay, they're directed towards them. That's obvious.
Tomorrow if you wear that.
Because you're supervised, and you'll call the police, right?
If you wear that, I have been advised to call the police if you do not comply with my rules.
And
the rules that not only New York State tells me to go by, but the rules that I'm...
And you're a Marine. The deepest compression, the deepest stretch, the deepest backward bend of the series. Warming up for this point. Not here, but there. Is my pump watering their house? And look at how they're smiling. Look at how they're smiling.
I don't care if they're smiling. You take care of what you have to take care of. Don't focus on what they're smiling. If you're going to take it to court, take it to civil court. That's all. This is a simple problem. You're here arguing about ownership and who owns what.
I don't have my rent money this month. They know that. I have nowhere to stay. I need to make money.
Raina, I'm very apologetic about that. I hate hearing that.
You're letting them do this to me. We can't do this tomorrow? Why can't we do this tomorrow? I don't want to carry all this stuff. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to carry a refrigerator by myself.
If this is too much, we can do the rest tomorrow because they've agreed, and I will document that they agreed not to.
But even I mean, the fact that I have to move all this, my boyfriend was going to, I mean, he's way up in Daytona. He was going to come get some of this stuff.
Okay, so when was that agreed for him to get some of those things?
We talked about this happening civilly because she was going to give me $2,500 on Monday. But she doesn't want to give me money, so they're doing it this way.
Okay, you should film that because, I mean, that's different. You guys agreed to one thing, now there's another. How long? I was already out here with you.
So if I forget something tomorrow morning,
you can come out. Yeah, you can be.
And you're saying he's going to be less patient.
Okay, Raina, don't read too much into it. Okay, let's forget that. Okay, he's going to be wonderful. I'm just telling you that I've already been out here 40 minutes.
I know, but I just said if I need to come back and get stuff tomorrow.
You can call a police officer. A police officer who stand by.
And you said just be sure to know that he's going to be less patient.
Raina.
But I'm just wondering why you would say that.
Raina, because you've already warned my patience.
But you just closed down my business without any paperwork.
Okay. Raina, I'm not closing down your business.
I just got put out of my business that I've been running all year.
Because I spoke to people that told me you were not the authorized owner.
What people were those?
It doesn't, you know what?
They're people on the street. That's what I'm saying. I'm really surprised this is how
Raina,
it goes down.
Either we're going to leave tonight and be more civil about this, or, like I said, I can get other authorities and other people to come out here and make this a bigger deal than it has to be, which I don't think it is. You can go to court, debate this. I'm trying to offer you tips. I don't know what
when you
else
said that before, I thought you were saying you're going to arrest me.
No. That was just because I don't know if you're understanding this. Do you want a sergeant or a corporal out here?
I guess I didn't understand that because obviously I guess I needed that because then it could have stopped this illegal takeover from happening. They just shook me down. They know I can't afford to stay here much longer. They knew they could get away with doing it this way.
Are you leaving or what? I can't stand out here. I'm serious. I'm just, like I said, my patience warned. I'm going to document that you kind of wore my patience. I'm going to document that I was out here for over an hour on a standby, that I should have been here 20 minutes, the latest.
How long does it normally take people to have their business taken away from them illegally? Okay, thanks. Oh. Can I just pick the money up off the ground?
If you please hurry up. Okay, no, that's fine. That won't be necessary. Okay, so is she has any affiliation? Is there any connection? What is it? Is she an employee of your headquarters, of your business, of your company? Okay.
My certificate's on the wall.
Now, so is she associated or affiliated anywhere, in which way with the company at all? Okay. As of when? Sure, as of when?
2007.
Okay. So, okay. And what's her name?
He's doing the lock already.
Kyoko. Kyoko. What's the last name?
Kyoko. Oh my God. She's nobody. She's a secretary who's a friend of hers. She has no power.
Well, you know what? It's going to court. It's going to court.
But why is he opening the door before it goes to court?
Well,
Can I at least call my lawyer before this happens?
Okay, I appreciate your help. Thank you, Kyoko. Bye-bye. Okay.
Can I at least... Wow, California. So, I'm going to get my stuff out of there. Are you going to wait for me to get all of my stuff?
What is all your stuff?
All of those mats, 2 refrigerators, the curtains.
Well, you're obviously not going to get that today. What can happen tomorrow is, even though they're changing the lock, you can call police.
They'll take this stuff. They'll take this stuff.
Okay, let me talk to them.
We're not taking
Do you guys agree to just leave things as they are right now?
Absolutely.
You leave things as they are. I'm going to document this. I will document that you said that you're not going to touch your things for now. For now.
Well, the stereo's mine, and I can prove
Okay,
that.
that's fine. But you know what? I don't care
about
about that.
It will stay where
I'm
it is.
just letting things be for now.
Yep, yeah.
Until
Everything will stay.
okay. You don't need to take pictures of them because you already know who they are, and you're going to take them to court, right?
I don't know. I don't really have money. That's why YouTube is the only justice we might end up having. So.
Why do you do that for? Raina, stop.
Because I have nobody protecting
Raina, that's
me.
so unnecessary.
I have no one protecting me.
Raina, that's so unnecessary.
You just let people into my business for
because
no reason, without any paperwork whatsoever.
Are you going to act like
based
this?
on?
I can call my corporal or my sergeant out here right now.
All right, I'm going to get that painting off the wall. Is that all right? Can I get the painting off the wall?
You're acting very irrational. I'm going to have to call a higher authority to get you to understand.
What do you want me to do? I'll do anything you say right now.
What I'm telling you, these are your 2 options. The 2 options: either get your things now, but within reason, because I can't stand out here all night.
I'll get some of my things now, and I'll come back tomorrow.
With police escort. You are
With
not going to
police
come
escort.
out without police escort because of your behavior right now.
My... Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
am I
according
yelling?
To many, no. You're not yelling.
According to...
Okay, because you're filming, and that's just so...
Because I'm by myself, I'm scared. All right, I'll just stop. I'll just stop. Everything that reminds them of me. And all the 200 other people who like me.
Raina, just go there or...
Where are they?
Please.
They'll be here tomorrow.
Please. You have another 2 minutes, Raina.
Okay. Please pause this and read this. And then compare it to the court papers that I was given a couple months ago by Hillcrest and the condo board and Robin mentioning that I had a problem. Like, this is what makes me a crazy person. Not only did Jane Karsh write this police report, when I showed it to Bikram headquarters, it's like so laughable. Jane accused me of altering it. I mean, I have that email documented too. The lies, the degree of backstabbing when I had everything at stake. I had zilch, 0. This was everything to me, and both financially and as a dream job that I'd wanted for 20 years. And I was finally ready to just embrace it, and then it got ripped away from me. I guarantee at some point, especially as I just find out that Robin is from Yorktown. How do you have a neighbor for almost 15 years and not know anything about them? And I just happened to Google her name, and she's from Yorktown. And I mean, I'm not picturing them doing yoga together, but I just know that they have a mutual hatred, along with, Peggy Grant. And when you put all these people together that are mentioned in these court papers, this is what we accuse, people in the Middle East of doing. All around the country, when we accuse other countries of human rights abuses. This is how Hitler did it.
So, this is the deal.
These are notes to myself.
Whatever problems that you have, whatever problems that you have with them, this is not the way to solve it. This is the way for you to get locked up for harassment if it continues. Because they keep calling us, they're the ones calling. Whatever's going on, they're the ones calling.
Mitch
You're
Williams.
saying,
I just called him about an
you're
hour ago
saying
asking him what I should do.
he filled
He told
us
you
in
what
on
to do. It's a
everything.
civil matter.
No,
All right.
I was
If you have a
told today.
You're gonna shut up and you're gonna listen to me. All right? You have been told it's a civil matter, okay? They don't make the fines. The people who run this complex make the fines, okay? They are responsible for fining and not fining people. If they find that you're in violation, you get fined. If you have a problem with that, you take it up in small claims court with the building, not individual people who live in here, okay? That's where you're wrong. Now, if you take it and file a claim against Hillcrest Park Management,
He wasn't on the management when it
that
started.
doesn't have nothing to do with management. He's a board member. He's elected by the
Okay,
people who live here.
I filed a form on Friday, which is why they're doing this.
I don't care.
I can tell.
All right, that's not concern me.
So you're keeping
I'm
that?
only here.
Are you giving that back to me?
I'm
Okay,
only
fine.
here to deal with the complaint. I really don't care about your lawsuit, their lawsuit, whoever's lawsuit. It's not my concern. I don't deal with civil stuff. I deal with criminal stuff, and you're borderline criminal.
I'm
Okay,
borderline
which is why
criminal.
we're telling you to leave them alone. They bug you.
I haven't seen them in a week.
If they bug you, pull out your camera on your phone and record stuff. That way you have evidence. I've told them the same thing. So when you start, this is stupid.
I'm going to use a lot of executive sessions in this administration, I can tell you that. Okay. On the order of precedence.
Unfortunately, I can't sue you for slander.
Then you could have, no,
So you
then
can
you
just
can
go
tell
on.
all of us that.
Everybody
because
knows.
It was in all the newspapers.
Everybody knows what you're about.
It was in all the everybody knows what I'm about.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm sorry to yell at you, but when I had someone interpret this recording today, it says that the landlord told them to call the police. So that's why I'm yelling at you. You told him to call the police?
Because I'm not getting involved in it.
And you think, and oh really?
All right.
All right. Thank you. Good night, George. Have a good night.
Before we close, somebody. Oh, we have another. Oh, God. Please.
Wow.
She has long brownish hair, green shirt, blue jeans.
Very dangerous person.
She just told me she's a very dangerous person.
Whatever's going on, they're the ones calling.
You go to the management company or the police. That is what you do.
Well, you seem to be pretty convinced that everybody's picking on you.
This is stupid. Police department.
I'm not dressed.
Put the dog away, get dressed, and come back to the door.
There's a problem, obviously.
Well, we're standing
Yeah,
here
I got
for a
some
reason.
paperwork that belongs to you.
Paperwork?
We need
Yeah,
to
well,
speak
we'll
to
talk
now.
to you. I don't want to talk out here. We got neighbors.
Oh my god. What is this?
Hi, can we come in?
My place is disgusting.
That's
I'd
okay.
rather not.
I'd rather not wake up your neighbors and explain to you.
Yeah. Just, how's the dog? Did you want to prove?
Why are you just sitting there like that? Why are you just sitting there like that? What are you trying to tell me? What do you want to do? You want to go see Mommy? Who's a good boy? What is this about?
We get
Your
some
notes.
sense on it.
Okay,
What notes?
These notes.
Notes to who?
I don't know.
That's garbage. Well, I don't know why you have it.
I don't know what's on the floor here.
Okay, so you're here at 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday because those notes are on the floor.
That'd be littering.
Rainer 14?
You're not denying they're not yours, right?
Are you Rainer
Is that
14?
your handwriting?
They're supposed to be in the garbage. I don't know why they're there.
So they're yours.
Yeah, they are mine.
Okay, now we're okay.
Well, here's your
Rainer
litter.
14?
We can take that back.
Excuse me?
Rainer 14?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. We need to speak to you about a conflict that
You mean these neighbors that have been harassing me since 2006?
They're saying you've been harassing them. So
How is that? This is how I'm harassing them?
See, this is why I want to do this inside, because now you're getting loud.
I have no
and
support.
you're
I'm barely
dangerously
talking.
close for me to lock you up for being loud.
Yeah, you need
Alright,
to
which is
drop
why I wanted to do this inside, to stop that.
and you have to realize that we're investigating a complaint.
Okay.
We have neighbors. Do you want to take this inside now, or do you want to end up speaking too loud again?
I'm not going to speak too loud.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, what is the problem that these people are calling me and telling me that you're bugging them, putting these notes around it?
Since 2006, that woman has been harassing me. I could show you videos of my neighbors trying to break down my door. The police have been here because they have lied about my dog trying to bite them. This has gone on for 5 years. I have tried to get out of here, of these people instigating problems with these other neighbors who are not here anymore, thank God.
We're not here about other neighbors. We're here about.
You asked me what the problem was. That's what the problem is. They have been charging me $20 when I park in the visitor spots because
That's
I don't have a
apparently that's a
shade.
violation of the community.
That's a
you live in.
that's a.
Don't look at me. I don't make the rules. That's the way it is. You're an adult.
Oh, really? Because I've talked to all my neighbors who park in the visitor spot all the time, and they've never
You're
gotten
not
a
the
letter.
only violator.
I am putting together a court case that I just filed on Friday with the Peekskill Court against him.
You got to take the meter down a little bit, okay? Nobody's yelling here except you.
You asked me a question. I
We're
was just trying to
investigating.
answer.
No, you're not trying to answer. You're up here. We're down here, okay? We're investigating a complaint.
What's the complaint?
There's a complaint that you are doing the harassing. Okay, now I know there's two sides to every story. That's why we're talking to you.
When you're threatening me, I want to make it better.
Threatening? Call the police and tell them I threatened you. What you can do? I can do anything I want.
We just couldn't honor everybody.
You've been in a nutcase house 4 times.
Really?
You've been to a nut house.
Really? So you're going around telling people that? So that's how they treat me?
Listen.
Really? You know how I have to live with crap people doing that to me?
Crap. Are you serious? You sleep with your dog. Like.
It's irrelevant. That's harassment.
They're bullying me. They're harassing me.
Again, it's unfounded.
Anything I gotta say, I say it to anybody's face.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. I'm in yours, but I see you standing in your doorway. If you have so much to say, come say it to me as a woman. Didn't I tell you that the other day?
Open the door
Didn't I
the other
tell you
night.
that the other day? But didn't I tell you that the other day?
It's not even working.
Why does it have to be a fight, Pam? Why can't we talk?
Shut up. Kept my name out of your mouth. But I'm gonna see you. You know I am.
So why don't you come up, Pam, and bring your relatives with you?
We need another officer to the front door to help out.
You need another. Why would you fuck that, man? Fuck y'all police, nigga. Y'all can suck hardback dick, nigga. Fuck out of here, police ass.
Guess what? Carol, Robin, Dolores, Pam, Glennis doesn't have anything to do with it.
You're a lying fucking bitch, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
Again, it's unfounded.
There were some people in one of the buildings who you felt were ganging up on you.
But you could bring that up to the board. The fact that she's got it on here, the board has a right to question that because she has the dog in this building, as do the people downstairs, and they should be checked out too.
And I've recorded them.
About hurting you.
Like you wanted to fix it, and then you just called me a stupid whore.
Because you are.
I am?
You are.
But today I walk down the stairs and I see our new neighbor apparently molested a 7-year-old. But you can't always believe everything you read, so I'm not going to drag this guy into it. However, since Robin is really, she's the wife of the board of directors, I couldn't, and responsible for all of this mess for 10 years now, I couldn't resist a quiet, sarcastic, little jab comment as she walked behind me down the stairs earlier this evening. And I couldn't believe what she said to a group of children playing downstairs.
call the neighbors and welcome the guy next door.
Stay away from her. Don't go near her.
I cannot believe she just said that.
You don't like her?
How do you set the record straight?
I deal with criminal stuff, and you're borderline criminal.
I'm
Okay?
borderline
Which is why we're
criminal.
telling you to leave them alone.
Put blatant lies that damage someone's reputation. Flat out lies.
But if you're going to come at us like this, it becomes very much easier to believe the complainants than it does to believe you, because you're not showing me that you're like, you know,
That I'm harassed
at
and
a level
financially.
at a level that
Right, but you're
adult
mad
level.
at the wrong people. You have to be mad at the people who run this building.
Board member.
The board member doesn't run anything.
Okay, this has gone on
They're
for years.
elected,
You
yeah.
don't know anything. I just got off
Man,
with Mitch
let me
Williams.
finish. Let me
First of all,
finish. I don't
don't
care
tell us
about
we
it.
don't know anything. Okay,
All right,
you're
listen.
screwing it up. Okay, you're not. Don't tell us what we
Listen,
know, what we
it's
don't.
Do you remember talking to me in La Valletta?
Okay.
I told you about them about
I
a
don't
month
remember.
ago when it happened.
I don't remember.
That's okay. I don't mind.
I don't remember. Okay, it doesn't matter. This is where. Look, you're an adult. We're adults. They're adults. Obviously, there's a problem. Okay, we're here investigating a complaint. This woman is in tears. Okay, whatever reason she's saying, you know, X, Y, Z. Okay, we need to
Tears.
talk to you. Yes, tears. Yeah. All right, and we need this to stop, because frankly, this kind of shit, if you excuse my language, you know, we're here investigating it because we have to, but do you know what I mean? There's much more critical things that we need to be doing than mediating problems between adults who can't get along. Okay? Now, these notes you wrote, okay, they're directed towards them. That's obvious.
How is
That's
what
obvious.
obvious?
The woman works at Christ the King. Okay, she has a parking thing in her car that states that you've had problems with this woman. Okay, they find this.
Right, because I'm going to write
Okay.
a letter to this school about bullying. That's what this is about. Bullying.
Well, why did they find it outside their door?
I had my garbage. I don't know what they're
Your
trying to
garbage
do.
was ransacked, and everybody's in this entire complex. Only
Listen.
your garbage ends up on the floor in here. I don't believe that.
Can you
All right,
Okay.
that's a sign of harassment. Okay.
That's my garbage in your hand.
It's on the floor.
Well, we were told.
Is their name on
It
there?
doesn't look like garbage. It's all over the place.
Like I told
directed
you, I'm
at
writing a letter about bullying
All right, well, keep your stuff
because I'm not
quiet.
really sure why this has come to this level where the police are here.
Because they feel threatened.
Because somebody
They
made
feel
a call.
threatened?
Somebody made a
How do
call.
they feel threatened by that?
There's other things too, other allegations that they're making that none of us have any way to prove, but they're making them, and we have
Like
to speak
what?
to you about them.
Like what?
Don't worry about it. What you need to worry about
Don't
is
worry
to
about.
protect.
You just told me I was almost going to be arrested.
Yes.
You told me not to worry about it. You told me
I'm
I'm
telling you
borderline
not to
criminal.
worry about what they have to say. What you need to worry
Okay,
about is
what-
what you can do to not be
I have a
injured. Park there.
$500
You're yelling
Apparently-
again.
destruction of
that's
my
not-
door.
You're yelling again.
When was your door destroyed?
Sun damage. The thing had a crack in it. Now it's melted off, and now I have to
That
roll down
sounds
my
like a
window to
problem for
open the door.
the company who made your car.
I park
Okay,
outside in the
thanks
sun
for the
every
advice.
day
Okay.
for years, and nothing's ever happened like that to my car. And if it did,
You're right. I'm just making it up.
I'm not saying
this
it,
But the
is
bottom line
entertaining
is,
for
if
me.
you're parking illegally,
But I'm telling-
don't have contact with these people. Don't write letters, because you know what the school's going to say? They're going to say, get out of here, you're harassing our employee, we're going to have you arrested.
yeah, what letter? What do you expect? Who solves problems like this? Listen,
Who's
you
wait,
live
wait.
in a community that has
This
rules.
school has nothing to do
Okay,
with you.
wait.
Don't go to that school.
live in
You
a
don't know
community-
anybody who
Hooker
goes to that
Park
school.
community?
It's irrelevant.
Huh.
That's harassment.
They're bullying me. They're harassing me.
Again, it's unfounded.
How can I find you? I'm not on the
Dates
board.
and
I have
times.
no
Robin,
authority.
The board has a right
record it, and you can call us just as easily as they did, right? If you're getting harassed.
And what are you saying that they're harassing you doing?
What are they doing?
They're reporting you to the car people?
Okay.
That's not really harassment.
We're sure you're
the
not
video
the only one.
and
doing
say,
it. I know you're not.
It's just not me. I don't mind paying my fines.
He's the
but
one.
You need to go after everybody else too.
He's in it with them.
But you know what?
Right?
Whatever.
But
He's got
go
a job
over
to do.
Listen,
it's not personal against you. He's got a job.
in the
You're
whole scheme
telling
of
me
things,
something that I
listen,
have to
hold on.
live every day, and
Then move. Listen, this is what you need to do.
Yeah. So then don't live here. You live in a community with rules. You got to follow them.
You're here. You're a tenant. Okay. He's also a tenant. However, he's also a board member. So I put him here.
He's there. He's on a board because I put him on the board. Isn't that ironic? He told you that?
No, you just tell me that. Listen, all right. So he's here. You're here. There's also the management company who's up here. These are the people that you want to complain to, not him.
They're in cahoots. He's the problem. The board.
Well, then,
VIP.
like I said, you're
VIP
You're
was.
yelling.
I'm trying
You're getting
to.
upset, which is fine, but you need to keep your voice down. I told you we should have done this inside.
We were doing it inside.
But you wanted to do this out here where you have neighbors.
I have no secrets. VIP. Everyone in this building knows about this.
Right, but they all probably want to sleep.
Listening. I entertain the thought of
Okay, then sue
taking
them.
them to small claims court.
Then that's what you
No,
gotta do.
because we will have to incur legal charges, which is why I was told this morning on a
If you're a
Sunday.
victim and you found innocent.
He's trying to get me. I was told
All
on
right,
a.
goodbye. Goodbye.
I was told
Close
on.
the door.
No more
Good
of
night.
these, okay?
I was told on.
No more
Good night.
nothing. No more nothing.
Good night.
Can I just tell you one quick thing?
No, I'm done.
Can I tell you one thing?
No. I'm still out.
No more of this. We don't want to hear any more complaints. All right?
Can I
Move
have
the other
that?
way. No, because right now this is the evidence of a complaint. You know?
That's my garbage.
Well, it was out in here.
And what does it? What does it say? Is there a name on it?
Well,
It says.
you
It says.
you
It says,
admitted
dear,
that you wrote it.
dear students of Christ the King.
Listen, you admitted that you wrote it. It was the central piece in their complaint that you're leaving notes around. It's bothering the woman. Okay? There's other allegations made, but this is the only thing that we could tangible. You know what I mean?
So how about I just talk about this online? Is that a good idea?
No, because that's harassment.
Oh, I can't talk about this online?
No, you can't bash other people online.
Bash?
That is called
I'm sorry.
harassment.
If I discuss me being harassed and put through this,
Not in a
well,
public
I
forum.
know it's
Are you
legal.
14 years old? If you're being harassed, you contact the management company or the police. That's it. That's what adults do.
That's why I called the
That's what
police a
adults
couple
do.
of hours ago and asked him what the advice was.
And he told you what you were
Well,
explaining to him.
obviously
Was
we're
No, he
civil
told me to talk to Johansson tomorrow
But
because
you're
this
gonna,
woman.
You're going to talk me in circles, but am I making sense? What are you going to run on the internet and post stuff? What is that going to do? What is that going to do? Do you want to solve the problem, or do you just want to stew in the drama? Like, what do you want to do here?
They're going to find me
What do you want to do here?
thousands of dollars.
Who's going to find you thousands of dollars?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I was
Who?
told this
Thousands
morning.
of dollars about what? About
This guy,
about parking in the
the
wrong
guy
spot?
across the street, and the other board member told me that in email they have spoken about my taking
you've got bigger
him to
problems.
small
That-
claims
that is
court,
a civil complaint.
and they are
That has nothing to do
they are
with that.
accruing
That has
legal
nothing to do-
fees.
Raina, that has nothing to do
that
with
will
why.
come-
Will you be quiet and listen to me? That has nothing to do with why we're here. We're here about alleged harassment allegations made against you. Okay? This is the tangible evidence. You said you wrote these items.
That's from my
You don't write
garbage.
letters. First of all, I wasn't born yesterday. You don't write official letters to schools like on crayon, purple crayon on blank
Notes,
paper.
notes to myself that were in my garbage
Notes to
down
yourself,
here.
whatever. You said you were writing.
They
a
go
letter.
in my garbage, and you're here telling me that I'm borderline criminal.
You listen.
And you ask me why I
Listen
want
to
to talk
me.
about it online?
Listen to me. You told me you wrote these. This is tangible evidence of potential harassment. Okay? No matter how
I
you
also
want to
told
slice
you
it,
that
no
it's
matter
from
how
my
you wanna
garbage,
slice
that
it,
they took it out of my garbage.
no matter how you want to slice it.
And you want to really
This
like
is why
take.
I'm here. Okay? This is why I'm here.
You gave that
Right?
back to me, and then you
Okay.
took it back.
All right, well, it's in
I
his
never
hand
gave
now,
it to you.
all right?
You gave it to me.
Listen.
All right?
It was in my hand, and you
This
asked
is
for it
evidence
back.
of potential harassment. Okay, you can dance around with me all you want, but what I'm telling you is the beefs that you have are civil and need to be pursued as such. And anything else you do,
If you want to go online and post
Okay.
stuff, that is called cyberbullying.
Oh my god.
Now you are being the bully because now you're posting stuff derogatory about somebody that you're having a.
Like I
you're
said.
upset
The
with.
truth is not actionable. You haven't read anything I've written.
I don't need to read anything you've written. It's
I don't-
irrelevant.
we are familiar
Yeah,
with
however,
the
if
situation.
you post it online where people can see it, and this lady deems that it's being bullying,
Well,
you
okay,
are now being
so
a
all she
cyberbully.
has to do is call you, and then my life ends
I don't know.
because you
post
don't like
anything?
me.
Did you post anything?
We don't like or dislike anybody. We are investigating a complaint you give us. Okay?
Okay,
If you
what
were
I'm
to,
giving
if you
you
were to act a
is,
certain way,
these people have been
you
harassing
talk
me.
over us.
Oh my God.
Okay? You don't do that.
You want to see
listen
the video
to me.
of
Do
them
you
doing
want,
what she did? You want to see it on
you
video?
keep asking, but you keep saying about the video. Video. Well, what video? What do you got? What do you got? A video?
Yeah.
Of her doing what?
Cursing me out, instigating the other people breaking down my door.
Where is it?
YouTube.
We don't have access to YouTube.
That's okay.
Can I ask you a question? If that bothered you, if that was a problem,
2006, this has been going on. We were getting along. Talk to Ray Sanchez. I relayed, because you're not letting me talk, I relayed a message to them about the key breaking in the door. And I said, hey, you guys, just turn the key to the left. I thought we were getting along. I thought we were getting
A violation
along.
that occurred in 2006 is not...
Oh my God.
You don't put things on some forum or whatever.
Okay.
You go to the management company or the police. That is what you do. That is the avenues provided to you
Okay.
by your taxpayer dollars.
Okay.
Okay? Really? Really? What do you...
You know nothing about me.
Yeah, I'm starting
All
to
right,
learn a little
ma'am.
bit about
Have
you.
a good night.
What does that mean?
Whatever you want it to mean.
No, I just mean you don't know what I've been
Ma'am.
put through.
Why haven't
But you can go ahead and
contacted-
insult me.
I'm insulting you.
Exactly.
Why haven't you contacted the police more recently? If they're harassing you all the time, why are you leaving notes outside the door? Why aren't you calling the police the way an adult would?
Okay.
What you're acting
That's
like
my
is
garbage.
a child.
I don't know why they would go in my
We're
garbage.
officially, the circle has talked around.
Okay.
We've spoken to you.
Mhm.
Okay. You know what not to do, and we're going to leave it at that. Okay. Okay. We're going to leave it at that. Good night. You know, we're here investigating it because we have to, but do you know what I mean? There's much more critical things we need to be doing than mediating problems between adults who can't get along. Okay? Now, these notes you wrote, okay, they're directed towards them. That's obvious.
How is
That's
what
obvious.
obvious?
The woman works at Christ the King. Okay, she has a parking thing in her car that states that you've had problems with this woman. Okay, they find this.
Right, because I'm going to write a letter to this school about bullying. That's what this is about. Bullying.
Well, why did they find it outside their door?
I had my garbage. I don't know what they're
Your
trying to
garbage
do.
was ransacked and everybody's in this entire complex. Only
Listen.
your garbage ends up on the floor in here. I don't believe that.
Can you
All
let
right.
go of that?
So this is the deal.
These are notes to
listen,
myself.
whatever problems that you have, I'm sorry, man. Whatever problems that you have with them, this is not the way to solve it. This is the way for you to get locked up for harassment if it continues. Because they keep calling us. They're the ones calling. Whatever's going on, they're the ones calling.
Mitch
You're
Williams.
saying
I just called him about an
you're
hour ago
saying
asking him what I should do.
he filled
He told
us
you
in
what
on
to do. It's a
everything.
civil matter.
No,
All
I
right?
talked. I
If
was
you have a
told
pro-
today.
You're gonna shut up and you're gonna listen to me. All right. You have been told it's a civil matter. Okay. They don't make the fines. The people who run this complex make the fines. Okay. They are responsible for fining and not fining people. If they find that you're in violation, you get fined. If you have a problem with that, you take it up in small claims court with the building, not individual people who live in here. Okay? That's where you're wrong. Now, if you take it and file a claim against Hillcrest Park Management,
He wasn't on the management when it
he
started.
doesn't have nothing to do with management. He's a board member. He's elected by the
Okay,
people who live here.
I filed a form on Friday, which is why they're doing this.
I don't care.
I can tell.
All right? That's not concern me.
So you're keeping
I'm
that-
only here.
Are you giving that back to me?
I'm
Okay,
only
fine.
here to deal with the complaint. I really don't care about your lawsuit, their lawsuit, whoever's lawsuit. It's not my concern. I don't deal with civil stuff. I deal with criminal stuff, and you're borderline criminal.
I'm
Okay?
borderline
Which is why we're
criminal.
telling you
Harassment, that's
to
why.
leave them alone. They bug you.
I haven't seen them in a week.
Where you have really no rights, and if they take you to court, you're going to be surprised, but I would say you'd probably lose.
I'll send it out right now.
Thank you.
You know something's coming. It's really good cornbread, too. He knows. Merry Christmas, Percy.
like I'm making a wedding video.
Yeah, we're trying to like get it so we don't have to work. So we're trying to like Natalie to get all these teachers. Because Natalie owns the studio in New Jersey. Where I was with, so
we figured that the ceiling cost us like an extra.
her name is Raina. The man that was kicking my dog up at the aqueduct.
One end of the room, this is Raina Fortini, who does our yoga sauna, and anticipation of our bigger room soon to come over the next year or so. And here she is.
Okay. I didn't know this part was coming. Yeah, basically it's Bikram style yoga. It's by appointment, so whether you're a beginner or you've been doing it for years, we can hone in on your practice, fine-tune things, concentrate on certain postures. Give us a call. It's yogasauna.com. It's also linked up to EMC website. And Darby is a goddess. Darby is a goddess in all aspects of health. So come to the fantasy island of fitness.
Thank you. And behind me, I have Margaret Levinson, who's our director of our X-Bike program, and also teaches a number of our classes, and also is a fabulous personal trainer, works with me on our personal training program, as well as our health coaching, our 6 months to Vibrant Health and Wellness. We offer 6 months private coaching, counseling sessions, as well as group sessions. And then behind me is Alan, who teaches Tai Chi.
Do you see how this might affect? Do you see how this might affect my job? They're recording. We're all recording. But somehow I am like, but do you see?
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thank you so much. Christine Couture. Thank you, Frank.
Afraid to leave. I'm afraid that after what happened to me last Sunday, the police are going to arrest me for something. Because people don't like me. So that's why I'm recording this, because I don't know how to make any sense of it. Not one person in this tri-state area could say I did anything to anyone to hurt anybody. And yet he's laughing because he wants to call the police.
Why don't you walk out and I'll walk out? Oh my God. Say hello.
Okay.
No,
I'm not allowed to be here?
You know you're not allowed supposed to be.
No, I came because some friends asked me to listen to some music. And I had her get my coffee because the jerk at the bar was a jerk. And I thought you and I were okay.
I know, but you're not supposed to be here.
Why?
I don't own this place. I'm just relaying the message. Whoever you had a problem with.
Can I explain to my friends over there that I'm being thrown out now?
You've been thrown out. I don't understand
Really?
why you didn't know that.
How long ago?
It's been weeks.
Weeks or months? Like
I
3
don't know.
months?
Well, I'm just relaying.
And have I
message.
ever been back since?
No, but you're back now, so you're
Because
not
some
supposed
friends
to be
were playing
here.
music and they asked
I
me to come
understand
down.
it.
And I was just talking to someone I haven't seen in 25 years. And you said that to me in front of him. And he walked away, right?
So you're not supposed to be here.
Oh, really?
I don't own this place. I'm
Really?
just relaying a message from the owner.
Okay, maybe I'll go tell my boss why I'm being kicked out of here.
Go tell him.
And let's see how that affects my employment. Is that how it works?
I don't care.
No, that is how it works.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
Have you heard of YouTube?
Have you ever heard of I'm calling the police because you're not supposed to be here? It's called trespassing once you get kicked out.
Callthepolice.com.
It's called call the police right now. How about that?
Thanks, everybody.
I haven't seen him in 25 years. I was saying hi. The kid that I thought I was okay with just said, you know, you're not allowed in here, right? Scared the hell out of him. He walks away like doesn't want anything to do with me. And now he's calling the police because I didn't leave fast enough.
Well, thanks so much
now I have to talk
coming
to
out, spending your Sunday afternoon, your free
and
day.
it's all on
your-
video because
your Lover's Day,
I
your
didn't do
Sunday.
anything. I haven't set foot in this
And,
place
share
since
bits of your
that kid
spirit
gave me a hard
and soul with
time.
us, and we really
And
enjoy
this is what they do for entertainment.
thing
I don't mean to film you, but
my
what the
son
hell?
just left.
So should I wait for the police or should I go home and have them arrest me at home because they don't like me?
But I sing this to him
That's
to
my
help him
life.
go to sleep, and I rediscovered it.
He gets thrown out of a coffee house. I haven't seen him. Jimmy, how long has it been since I've seen you? 10 years? Good run. So, what do you think? I should go? Well, it's probably better if I'm alone. Maybe he's drunk and has a gun. He'll take me into a dark alley or something. I'm joking, that was a little dark, but that was yesterday's news. So, I'm just trying to understand why this happened. And, I guess for letting my guard down and feeling social, I really piss people off. His name is Jeremy Villeneuve. Literally, it's been 2 decades. This is my documentary. That's why I'm still filming. It's not, about any individual person. Now, look, what in the world could they possibly be saying to each other? And now he's laughing. The black kid is laughing. Randy is laughing. He just walked out the door laughing. Laughing. Look at him. Are the police on their way? Do you see how this might affect? Do you see how this might affect my job? They're recording. We're all recording. But somehow I am like, but do you see?
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for seeing. Thank you so much. Christine Couture. Thank you, Frank.
Afraid to leave. I'm afraid that after what happened to me last Sunday, the police are going to arrest me for something. Because people don't like me. So that's why I'm recording this, because I don't know how to make any sense of it. Not one person in this tri-state area could say I did anything to anyone to hurt anybody. And yet he's laughing because he wants to call the police.
Why don't you walk out and I'll walk out? Oh my God. Say hello.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. He was being really nice to tell me something. He parked at the end of the street, and did you see him walk right all the way straight to my car? Straight to my car? He looked at everybody, you sure? Yeah. Okay. 262 and 255. GR2. You're going in Mark's car. Ray, if you admit that they're targeting me, I swear I'll never mention it again. What happened? If you just admit that it's unfair that they targeted me, I will never bring it up again. I will never talk to you about it again, I promise.
No.
Please?
That's between you guys. I don't have to make another video.
But in your scientific opinion, what else could it be? No one else gets asked. No one else gets a letter. What else could it be?
I just here to listen.
You just what?
I just listen to hear what you're saying. I understand. You know. I don't want to be in the middle. I don't want to be in the middle of that.
Who's on the other side? I don't even know who's on the other side. You're in the middle of me and who?
Whoever you complain.
The Bulls?
I don't know.
And you're saying VIP wouldn't do it if it weren't for them?
I don't say nothing.
Because VIP, like in 2008, told me that you were the one that complained about me. That's what the secretary said. And I know that's not true. I know that's not true. That doesn't make any sense. All right, well, that means we have to still talk about it once in a while. I'm sorry, Ray, but it's not just about the parking. Don't be mad at me, okay?
Well, I'm still thinking about the visitors' parking spot.
Like meeting the Godfather, you know, getting his blessing. When we were in LA, just recently, we were in Santa Monica and I saw Hope. She was coming out of the store, so like, hi, and she goes, okay, what are you doing tomorrow? And I said, well, nice with the studio. You gotta come back. Think about it. So it was gonna rain in his office and we had to come in and like, he goes, oh, hi, I'm so happy, you know, he's so jacked. So it was good.
And you kissed his ring? Oh.
It was like you know, going to the car, getting the blessing.
And you did that? You got on your knee?
She has long brownish hair, green shirt, blue jeans.
Very dangerous person.
She just told me she's a very dangerous person.
The Social Network. Ren Kleiss, David Parker, Michael Samanek, and Mark Weingarten. What is wrong? True Grit.
She has long brownish hair.
Queens, who says she was beaten and bruised by New York City police over a dispute about dog droppings. And tonight, the NYPD is investigating it. And we want to warn you, some of the photos you're about to see are very graphic.
Green shirt, blue jeans.
Very dangerous person.
She just told me she's a very dangerous person.
Why should we hear about body bags and deaths?
You know, the city's being blown to shit. This is impressive, the camera crew says. And then here, there's a couple more.
It's pretty clear.
You hear Jessica Lynch say, you know, she's obviously terrified here, and they say, can you smile for the, and they almost say camera, but they say flag instead. and somebody else is saying, make sure the flag is in the shot.
Had been to enable a combat camera crew to record the mission.
You got that flag in there. You could have made that the title of the movie. Get the flag in the shot. So.
This location, and he asked if he could drop his body armor and start pursuing up this hill. I told him no.
Anyway, we got this footage from these newsmen who you see here at the press conference. They could have shown this footage with those excerpts, get the flag in the shot and all that stuff, just as easily as we did. But they chose not to because it didn't fit into the narrative that they were spoon-feeding the country. This narrative of a female Rambo hailing from West Virginia.
What is your need to want to hurt me?
Same need you have, bitch.
Wait, I just asked you why you go in and out. I asked you why you go in and out.
Because I fucking want to. Okay? It's the same.
Glynis, you don't know anything about me because I would never have anything to do with you. I have never had anything to do with you. I asked you, I asked you, I don't know how much it costs. I don't know how much it costs.
You mean that bitch that's filming everybody? Yeah. You should have heard what they said about you. You're notorious. Okay?
For what?
For your stupid fucking shit.
What stupid fucking shit? Name one thing.
Sad. You can't see yourself, Raina. All you see is everybody persecuting you.
The question was,
I don't give a fuck about the question.
why do you go in and out, slamming your door every 20 minutes to an hour?
Wow. My ass is rich.
You keep going there. I don't know what that means. I just asked why.
But that's my business.
No, when you slam the door and wake people up, it becomes my business.
I don't give a fuck, okay?
What?
The door slams. I don't give a fuck about the door.
I know.
Keep going.
Because you're selfish.
You got it. It's almost up. I gotta run now. Wait till you see your video. Wait till you see what we have planned for you, bitch.
You got something planned for me?
Oh, the whole building.
Really?
You really think you were gonna get away with that stupid shit you do?
Get away with what?
Your reality is altered.
I can hear the door slam from here. That's amazing. You would tell him that I was listening?
To who?
Come back from work. I'll do it. I'll catch it there. Get all that bitch.
And the Lincoln drives away. That's amazing. You would tell him that I was listening?
To who?
How can I find you? I'm not on
Dates
the board.
and
I have
times.
no
Robin,
Name a program. The swimming pool? What program?
There is basketball there. There is yoga there. There are
There's
exercise
yoga?
classes. There's volleyball being
There's
offered.
yoga?
There's
Okay.
all of
I'm
these.
sure,
There's a
I'm
list
sure
of
that's a
programs that
popular
are
program
offered.
in Bowman.
Where you have really no rights, and if they take you to court, you're going to be surprised, but I would say you'd probably lose.
Yes, this is Lena Ortiz. Oh, my parents like to share the world.
Bitch, don't you ever talk to a motherfucking pep like that, bitch. Disrespect a motherfucking man. Man, check your bitch. She will come.
The woman works at Christ the King. Okay, she has a parking thing in her car that states that you've had problems with this woman. Okay, they find this.
I'm not really concerned about you.
I don't really give a hoot about you either.
Apparently you do.
Well, apparently you do because you're the one that puts video clips on YouTube about people.
About my
So
life?
You're the one, no, I don't think so.
Oh,
lies.
who's else?
Lies.
Lies?
Do you have the volume up loud enough so that you can hear me? Because I'm sure that'll go on too.
Wait, so you gave it to Carol?
You say you want to have a conversation, but then you don't shut up long enough to let anybody talk.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm not talking to you anymore because you know what? I have not done anything to you. In all of these years, I have done nothing. I mind my own business. I come home, I go in my home, I leave, I go to work, I do nothing.
I used to do that
Shut
too.
up and let me talk, you
I used
crazy
to do that
whore.
too.
I have done nothing to you. Yet you get away from my car because I don't trust you, you crazy thing.
I'm going upstairs to download this.
Go ahead.
But you really think I'm going to hurt your car?
Yes. Let me finish.
Have I ever been violent? Have I ever been violent towards you?
Yes, you have.
Really?
Yes, you
when
have.
When was that?
Yes, you have.
Because Uncle Jimmy was based on everybody expressing themselves in any way, shape, or form that they can.
Okay, that's where you're wrong. Now, if you take it and file a claim against Hillcrest Park Management,
He wasn't on the management when
it
it started.
doesn't have nothing to do with management. He's a board member. He's elected by the people who live here.
I filed a form on Friday, which is why they're doing this.
I don't care.
I can tell.
The board told us to write a letter, we wrote a letter.
We also include she has done.
Unfortunately, the only way to do that is to be standing outside waiting and having to know when she's going to go out. And if she knows just anything, she's not going to do it. But we shot her.
I deal with criminal stuff, and you're borderline criminal. Okay?
borderline
Which is why we're telling you to leave them alone.
Stop it. But you could bring that up to the board. The fact that she's got it on here, the board has a right to question that because she has the dog in this room, as do the people downstairs, and they should be checked out too. The board has a right because now they might be responsible. If something happens with that dog in this building, they might be responsible. That dog was not licensed and that dog did not have vaccination at all, and they allowed that dog to be living here. They might be held responsible as well too. The board has a right.
20
people were picked up in Yorktown, Cortland, and Peekskill for allegedly feeding a network of heroin users in quiet towns like Bedford, Mount Kisco, Croton-on-Hudson, Ossining, and Buchanan.
You used to hate me because I was beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's why the cops were going to come get a peep show, right? Because I was ugly? Because I was ugly? The cops were going to come get a peep show?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, how many times can we call the police on her?
You know what? Grow up.
What is your need to, like, want to hurt me?
Same need you have, bitch.
Wait, I just asked you why you go in and out. I asked you why you go in and out.
Because I fucking want to. Okay? Like when you cut marijuana, you go in and out.
No, I don't. I don't know. You just keep saying that to try to ruin this because I'm recording you.
It's the same.
Glynis, you don't know anything about me because I would never have anything to do with you.
This bitch in the hallway going,
I have never had anything to do with you. I asked you, I asked you, I don't know how much it costs. I don't know how much it costs. Oh, really? So you and the Peekskill, so the Peekskill PD wants more people like you?
no, they want more people like you. You should have heard what they said about you. You're notorious. Okay?
For what?
For your stupid fucking shit.
What stupid fucking shit? Name one thing.
Sad. You can't see yourself right now. All you see is everybody persecuting you.
Oh no, I see my fat wasted life because of the scum that I've lived with here for 10 years who have like...
Came here like that.
Oh, I called the police because I thought she was going to call the police, so I called them first.
So? I'm so proud of you.
What? The question was,
I don't give a fuck about the question.
why do you go in and out, slamming your door every 20 minutes to an hour?
Wow. My ass is rich.
You keep going there. I don't know what that means. I just asked, why?
But that's my business.
No, when you slam the door and wake people up, it becomes my business.
I don't give a fuck, okay?
What?
Door slams. I don't give a fuck about the door.
I know.
Keep going.
Because you're selfish.
You got it. It's almost up. I gotta run now. Wait till you see your video. Wait till you see what we have planned for you, bitch.
You got something planned for me?
Oh, the whole building.
Really?
You really think you was gonna get away with that stupid shit you do?
Get away with what?
Your reality is altered.
I can hear the door slam from here. That's amazing. You would tell him that I was listening?
To who? Come back from work. I'll do it. I'll catch the case. Get all that bitch.
And the Lincoln drives away. That's amazing. You would tell him that I was listening?
To who?
How can I find you? I'm not on
dates
board.
and
I
times.
have no
Robin, I hope you understand. Señorita Salah? Can I take a picture?
Yeah, sure.
I'm actually a filmmaker.
Oh, you are? What's your name?
Well, don't worry, because if I'm not good. And then you just called me a stupid whore?
Because you are.
I am?
You are.
I'm a
okay,
whore.
All right. No, you're not a whore. You're
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
You're crazy.
Okay, that's
You're
better.
Crazy. You're
That's
crazy.
better. Do you realize you cost me work? You
How
cost
did
me my
cause
life.
You work?
Put blatant lies that damage someone's reputation. Flat out lies.
They have a program. The swimming pool? What program?
There is basketball there. There is yoga there. There are
There's
exercise
yoga?
classes. There's volleyball being
There's
offered.
yoga?
There's
Okay.
all of
I'm
these.
sure
There's a list
I'm sure
of
that's a
programs that
popular
are
program
offered.
in Bowman.
And then you just called me a stupid whore?
Because you are.
I am?
You are.
I'm a
okay,
whore.
All right. No, you're not a whore. You're
Oh,
crazy.
okay. Please pause this and read this. And then compare it to the court papers that I was given a couple months ago by Hillcrest and the condo board and Robin mentioning that I had a problem. Like, this is what makes me a crazy person. Not only did Jane Karsh write this police report, when I showed it to Bikram headquarters, it's like so laughable. Jane accused me of altering it. I mean, I have that email documented too. The lies, the degree of backstabbing when I had everything at stake. I had zilch, zero. This was everything to me, and both financially and as a dream job that I'd wanted for 20 years. And I was finally ready to just embrace it, and then it got ripped away from me. I guarantee at some point, especially as I just find out that Robin is from Yorktown. How do you have a neighbor for almost 15 years and not know anything about them? And I just happened to Google her name, and she's from Yorktown. And I mean, I'm not picturing them doing yoga together, but I just know that they have a mutual hatred, along with, Peggy Grant. And when you put all these people together that are mentioned in these court papers, this is what we accuse, people in the Middle East of doing. All around the country, when we accuse other countries of human rights abuses, this is how Hitler did it.
Where you have really no rights, and if they take you to court, you're going to be surprised, but I would say you'd probably lose.
Yes, this is Rahina or Kiki. Oh, now, why can't we put that there? Why do you share the role?
Bam! Bitch, don't you ever talk to a motherfucking pimp like that, bitch. Disrespect a motherfucking man. Man, check your bitch.
She will come.
And what you say? Need cow? I need to do, what you like all? What you say about me in the all? What I say about you and what? I like all. You can't talk in spell, but tell me what you say. Uneducated bitch.
But what they did was to file a lien to foreclose on $133. But of course, I don't know that until until November 22nd. I just got the letter day before Thanksgiving. So that's so sweet how everybody likes to generalize about loving everybody, but we don't pay attention to the details. Nobody's even listening to me.
Because you put it out.
No, we're talking about quality of life in the whole neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. So I'm still waiting to hear the proof. How can I find you? I'm not on
Dates
the board.
and
I
times.
Have no
Robin, it's my day.
Calm down.
Calm down?
Calm down. What's wrong with you?
Let's explain what happened. I bring a cat from Cortland for the second time. Yesterday...
Oh, are you videotaping me? Because without my warning, that's actually illegal in New York. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Okay. ASPCA I bring a cat here because it's lost, and now the police are being called. Is that right?
You're recording me without asking. That's illegal.
No, you're threatening to have me spend my day with fines. I went to leave. I brought some food. I rescued a cat,
I
and
asked
now
you for some information and you walked out.
is that really what happened?
Yes.
Really?
Then why didn't you give? You're recording me.
Because you're scaring me.
I'm calling the cops. She's crazy.
Why?
We asked you to leave the premises.
No, she came out looking for my license plate like I've done something wrong.
You abandoned the cat.
Abandoned the
I asked
cat?
you, where did you find the cat? And you said, I don't need this, and you walked out.
Oh, really? Why would you believe that that's all that happened? You weren't a little bit rude to me? How many times did I ask you for a Kleenex? Really?
Very polite. Ma'am, I'm not going to argue
Okay,
with you.
how about you take this cat that needs a home and I go on my way? How is that for a deal? Why can't it just be like that? Why does she need to call the police? You're going to make me stay here and talk to the police, is that right?
She's recording.
Because it's going to go on YouTube. And this is how the ASPCA deals with animals.
It's on North State Road, 590 North State Road. It is Radcliffe Manor. That's illegal. Recording me is illegal.
Wait,
Putting it up
why are you
is illegal.
acting like I'm enjoying this? I left a cat that needs help with some food, and now I have to talk to the police because you're having a bad day.
I'm not going to argue with you.
She's just doing her job.
No,
She's doing her job.
what did I do wrong? Why do I have to talk to the police because I tried to bring a cat here for help?
Why are you?
My
yelling
neighbors
and
see the
screaming?
signs.
There's kids here, and you're swearing.
Swearing?
Yes.
That's why I'm recording, because I'm not swearing.
That was the first thing you did when you jumped out of the car. I saw it.
She was being very rude. So I asked her, I'm willing to help, I just needed to settle.
Wait, how was I being rude?
So
How was I being rude?
When she first came in, I asked her a couple of questions, and I guess it's something that she might have told me. I don't know, but I didn't hear. And she was giving me, didn't I just say that?
Okay.
Am I hallucinating?
And
so I just asked her to calm down.
She brought a cat in.
She brought a cat in. I had the cat. I wanted some information from her, and she walked out. So I took her license plate number.
no, she came out and I said, why are you taking my license
And
plate?
I said, because I need some information and you will not give it to me. And instead of saying, okay, ma'am,
Did you find this cat?
instead of saying, okay, ma'am, I'll give you my information, what did you do? You immediately
No, I said,
started
I've already
to
said that
harass
twice
me.
now, and I said, why do we really have to bring the police
Show
here?
me
And
the
I have to
video.
spend my
Show me
day
the video.
talking to the police just for bringing
And
a
she
cat
started
in.
to record
And
me
I
on her
tried
phone,
to
and she said
say,
she's gonna put it on YouTube, so
to try to make you think twice about why would you,
no.
why would people help animals if this is how they're treated?
I can't. I'm sorry, Michael. I called the cops.
Okay.
I'm not dealing with this.
She was laughing out there. She was laughing.
What
Were you laughing?
What information do you
Were you laughing? You were laughing,
I
right?
need her license plate. I mean, not her license plate. I need her license and where the cat was found.
What time did you find the cat in?
Cortland.
Do you live in Portland?
Yeah.
Can we copy your license? We just need to verify for the town that.
Right. How come she couldn't say it like that?
I did.
Oh, okay. So I'm just a crazy person.
Show him the video. And don't let her leave.
I thought we were talking outside because I don't want to listen to that.
Okay, could we just copy your license and then we can...
Obviously, she's already copied it.
No, I never told
She went out there with a clipboard and a pencil.
No, your driver's license, man. We just need to verify that the cat came from...
The police are coming here to arrest me, sir. So would you be a little upset because you brought a kitten?
They aren't coming here probably to escort you off the grounds if you won't leave yourself.
I want to leave.
Okay. You can leave.
Can we just talk outside?
Sure.
What?
Recorded me on her phone without my permission. That's illegal in the state of New
Do you think anyone is going to notice?
intervene.
The only reason people would... She
That's
wants the
another
cops to
thing.
intervene?
Okay. Did she sign the release for the cat?
No, she didn't do anything. She just walked out on me.
And did you tell him I was here yesterday checking it for a microchip, so I've driven here twice?
I said that was very good of her.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
She's recording again.
No. In New York State, it's actually completely legal if the two parties know they're being
I
recorded.
didn't know. You never told me. You never warned me on the
You
video.
threatened to call the police on me. This is my witness. This is my protection. That all I did was bring a cat, and you want to cause trouble for me.
You do have the cat, right?
I do have the cat, yes.
And when I said it's going to go on YouTube, it's to try to make you grow a conscience and think twice before you make a big deal about this. So do you see how my life is taking a turn? I have so much going on, and now, because I rescued a kitten, I'm going to have to deal with, wait, what is it, lawyers and court? So that's why it's going on YouTube, sweetheart.
Well, the issue that Sophia has right now is if you did record her without her permission.
Which she did. She didn't ask.
I do believe that's illegal.
It is
Well,
illegal.
since I know it's not, and that's why I'm being a little
So I
snotty.
can contact the lawyer. I need her to.
Remember, this is all on tape.
That's fine. That's fine. I now know I'm being recorded, but I didn't know at first.
What do you mean at first?
Okay.
I just recorded you when you threatened to call the police on me.
You didn't tell me. That's illegal in the state of New York. Can
Could
you
you fill out here,
please fill the intake form out?
You know what? I'm going to call a lawyer. I'm going to call a lawyer. Because I want to make her realize that she's turning something that was supposed to be an act of kindness into trouble in my life. And I don't need this. Why are you smiling? Are you tormented? Are you enjoying this? Seriously. The video speaks for itself. She's smiling. She's laughing.
Could you just sign here that you turned in the cat? So we can
Not until you tell the police that you were wrong. She's having me arrested for bringing the cat. ASPCA is not going to do anything like that to me for bringing a cat in, right?
Actually, this is the SPCA.
Okay, I'm not talking to you. If I sign this, I can sort of start to just go on my way and forget that this idiot is trying to make trouble for me. If she wants to do something in her personal life, that has nothing to do with the ASPCA, right?
No, actually, this happened on.
Why is she talking?
If it's on the SPCA grounds, we would have to leave this up to the lawyers how the SPCA gets involved with this.
Okay, well
this is
then,
a personal
I'm not really
affront.
sure what to do.
Neither am I. I'm not a lawyer. I just need you to sign that you turned in the cat for our records. That's all.
All I know is that this woman wants as much information about me as possible so she can make my life hell.
Actually, the policy is.
Oh my God.
The policy.
Okay, Michael, if you
Can we? Let's go outside and wait for the police.
The policy is for all animals that come in. We need a copy of their license.
This is sarcasm. I mean, fire her, please. I'll volunteer. What you pay her, I'll work for nothing.
Last hour, this hour, let's talk about South Florida. What are the odds we're going to have an impact here in the Florida Keys even?
Well, I think it's highly unlikely that Rena will make it all the way to South Florida as a hurricane. It could maybe as a tropical storm, but I'll show you some of the latest track models in just a little bit. That not all the models even forecast Rena ever getting to Florida at all. So wait and just kind of have preliminary preparations and don't tune out. For now, the main concern is Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula. Rena's still about a day away from any potential landfall on the east coast of Yucatan. What a radar image would look like. This is out of radar range, so that's why I'm showing you this. There's Rena, and there is the very small eye. It's a really small hurricane.
Lunge to the back of that left hip. You want to find that position, hold in the abs. Right leg stays straight. Push through the left heel. Use the abs to bring you up. First one's always the hardest. Come up. One more. And back to the other way. Sit back into that right hip. Get yourself squared off. Abs in. Lift up from the pelvic floor. Keep that left leg straight. Sit back.
You're gonna shut up and you're gonna listen to me.
was that? I have a problem parking here. You can even be anonymous. Just say, I mean, what's... Okay, no, I didn't want to... No. Look, I didn't want to bring that...
That's illegal.
Yeah?
And then, okay, so my health is directly related to this disrespect.
What's your problem?
Woo! Woo, woo!
Cat got your tongue? You gonna say something? You got something on your mind? Do you love me? I love you too!